Hey YouTube, Fired Up Trucker here. Fired Up Trucker here. I'm back. Anyway, I never really went away. Just haven't been real active in videos. Been sharing a few things just by still pictures and a couple small, I guess you could say windshield videos. But gonna start producing more videos again. And I'm pretty much acclimated to my new driving gig that I found. And this is a video that I even thought about making even before I went with my trainer on night. I mean, I think it's a may even be one of the best, maybe not the best video, but the best information and that I've ever been able to give. And I want to digress and go back at least 3 or 4 years, I know. Many of you may have seen a series, and I don't even know if they're still making them. They may be on a different channel or networks or whatever. I don't know. But it was called Doomsday Preppers. And the first time I seen it, it just triggered something in me. It just resonated with me so much. And here's why. About the same time that series came out, Oklahoma had a mile-wide or half-mile-wide tornado just devastate. It was on the ground forever, and I watched it live that day on the TV, and it was just gut-wrenching. And it made me think, after watching a couple of those, Doomsday Prepper episodes, yeah, some of those guys are just way out there, right? I mean, they're like, they're the ones that kind of put the crazy in Doomsday, right? I mean, but then there's the other ones that are freaking common sense, saying, look, if there's a financial collapse, if there's an EMT event, if there's a astrological event, if there's a whatever happens, nuclear bomb or whatever, are you prepared to give you and your family the best opportunity, the best chance at survival? So, as the title of this video states, this is my video that I even was going to do out on the road after I got my own truck, and that never happened. As y'all know, I left night. I've got a local gig. I deliver bathing enclosures, bath and shower enclosures local in DFW 2 days a week. And then the other 3 days, I'm either going to Houston, Austin, San Antonio, Louisville, Shreveport, Louisiana, Little Rock, Arkansas, or Wichita, Kansas. And now we're going to also be opening up Oklahoma. I just opened up Austin the last 2 weeks and actually was training another driver. They brought on another driver. So the company's growing. I'm real happy with what I'm doing. Working a lot of hours, but I'm working about as many hours as you guys out on the road, maybe a little bit less, but still making some really good money, and I'm happy with that. But I'm home every evening with my family, and I'm off on the weekend. So it's Saturday right now, and I'm making this video for you. Look, this is about being prepared while you're on the road. You may not believe in being prepared. You may not know what the hell I'm talking about. Hopefully you get it. Hopefully you get it. That's all I can say. And this is why. Imagine this, just a scenario. Just let's say you're out on a run. I don't care if it's 500, 150, 1,000-mile run. And all of a sudden, shit hits the fan. All of a sudden, all the electrical's gone. You can't get fuel. You can't get gas. You can't use your ATM. You can't do anything. It's shut down. America is shut down. Okay? What do? Let's say you're at the end of your fuel. Let's say you didn't know anything was happening. And, I don't know that we'll ever know that it's happening or what's going to happen. All you can do is pay attention to the daily events and watch the right news. And one of the right news, I'm going to throw this at you. If you have a smartphone, go to truenews.com, TRUNEWS.com, download the app, or go to your app store and put in truenews.com, True News, and download that app. And listen to Rick Wiles' newscast on a daily, it's like a daily news radio podcast. He's even on Sirius XM now. I don't know the station. Maybe 31, something like that. But get the real news that's going on in the world and what's going on with the leadership in all the countries. Not the stuff you see on CNN and CNBC and all that stuff. It's all crap, okay? You're hearing what they want you to hear, and it's all regulated. They've got a purpose behind it. They want America to think one way. So getting back to the prepping part, so you're out on the road, shit hits the fan, and you're stuck. All you've got is what you've got with you on your truck. What are you going to do? Let's say you're just 150 miles away from home, 300 miles away from home. You can't call your company because the phones ain't working. You can't call a tow truck. You can't say, bring me some fuel, my tire, whatever, because nobody can help you at this point. Your only objective now is to survive and get home to your family. Survive and get home to your family. Can you do it with what you've got on your truck at this time? So, some basic stuff here, and you can build on this, you can take away, add to, but I just want you to actively start thinking about it, okay? And I actively start thinking about getting your family prepared at home, start storing water, start storing food, start storing toiletries. What the hell, if you can't buy any more toilet paper, what are you going to do? Seriously, ask your wife, honey, if one day shit hits the fan, not literally, but shit hits the fan as far as something big happening, stores aren't open, can't use money, whatever, what are you going to do if you ain't got no toilet paper? Better figure that out, right? So, better store you some toilet paper because honey ain't going to be happy if you ain't got no toilet paper. So, start prepping at home too, but this is for the trucker. This is prepping for truckers. This is getting you aware that you're out on the road. Your main objective is to survive the initial event, hopefully, whatever happens, and then get home to your family. Get home to your family. And I don't have the books down here with me, or the book, whatever, to tell you. But if you look up an author, and he goes by The Angry American, if you put that in, you ought to be able to find it. I've read 3 of his 6 books so far. And they're not real stories. I mean, they're just stories, right? But man, his very first book, if you do it in the line, 1, 2, 3, 4, he's like a guy, a businessman. He does these day trips or, week trips for work or whatever. And he's out in the car and all of a sudden EMT hits or whatever hits. And all he's got is what he's got with him. And he's got to get 300 or 400 miles back home. And it is remarkable what he goes through. So it's a remarkable story. Made me think a lot. Gave me a lot of ideas. I'd already been prepping by then. But now some of these things, look. The very last thing I'm going to share with you is going to be controversial. And people are going to say, dude, you're going to get yourself, well, you know what? I'm prepared for that. So anyway, let's just get started. And the first thing, this is just my regular daily lunch bag. This is my regular daily lunch bag. I don't carry a lot in here as far as, long-term survival or whatever, but it's got a zipper in the front. I do carry some, like nutritional things. I carry some if I get a headache, but then I always carry some extra snacks, stuff like this, some crackers, some nuts, things like that. I've got a little, I think this flashlight was, $1 or something like that. You get these at Harbor Freight or Dollar Store, something like that. I keep chapstick in there. You know what else I keep in there? I keep in here these PA Plus. This is to purify water. Let's say you ain't got no way to purify water and you're out there and you got to get home. You just drop those tablets in there to purify your water. Help you out, help you stay alive. Number one thing is going to be hydration, right? Okay. I've got a little, this is really just like a box knife is all this is. It's either for protection, or it's for helping you clean something to eat, what have you. So, this isn't the real big survival thing. These are just little extra things if I don't have everything else with me. This is just like about a 12, it's about a 12 can type cooler. And so if you're out on the road, let's say you're going for a week or something. I know, number one, when I went out on my training truck, I took a case of water with me. I didn't ask him if I could. I just did. I took a case of water. I had this thing packed full of snacks, nuts and crackers and all kinds of different like protein rich type things. That's what I had in here, but you know, you can put in there what you want, but this is your daily, just regular lunch bag that you have. If you don't have these other things I'm going to show you, you know, I've just got tissues in here. I've got a few, you know, these things here, what they call in survival, you know, and of course I just have them in here for breath mints and just for candies, but little lifesavers, things like this, peppermints, have some of those things, because what do those do? If you don't have a lot of food, at least you have something like that, and it's like a mood altering type thing, you know, it's a, how do you say? It's a comfort type thing, okay? It make you feel good. So your lunch, your daily lunch bag, your weekly lunch bag, whatever, use that. I usually overpack my lunch. I usually take more every day than what I'm going to actually eat. Why is that?